Hey kiddos, I have come today to read a really cool book to you guys. As you know, this week we have been learning and talking all things bugs. And I just so happen to have a book all about bugs on my bookshelf. This book is called Insects. And I am going to share this with you guys today. It's some really cool things inside, and I'm really excited to read it to you guys. But before we get started, let's go over our parts of our book, okay? So we have here the what? The front of our book. We have the back of our book. This is the top of our book, the bottom of our book, the spine of our book. These are the pages in our book. Okay. The author is Robin Bernard, and it looks as if our book has a photographer, maybe several different photographers. It doesn't have an illustrator because these pictures are photographs and they were not drawn. And this book in particular is it has informational text because it's going to tell you all about bugs, okay? All right, so let's get started. Again, the title of our book, guys, is called Insects. The world is full of little creepy crawly things, but not all of them are insects. A wiggly worm is not. A slowpoke snail isn't. Even a hairy spider isn't an insect. Do you think this animal is an insect? How many body parts do you count? If you counted 3, it is probably an insect. Let's take a look at the picture. What do you think that is, guys? Let's count the body parts. 1, the number 1, 2, 3. This, my friends, looks like an ant. Do you agree? Yeah, I think so too. This is katydid, an insect. Count its legs. If you counted 6, you can be sure it's an insect. Insects are the only animals in the world that have 6 legs. A grasshopper has 6 legs. A beetle has 6 legs. A moth has 6 legs too. They are all insects. Let's look at the picture. That's the katydid. I think it's a dragonfly. There's the grasshopper. There is the beetle and the moth. The things that insects can do with their legs and feet might surprise you. A housefly tastes things with its feet, with its front feet. A katydid hears through tiny holes near its knees. Super cool. A praying mantis uses its strong front legs to hold its prey. A honeybee carries pollen in baskets on its legs. So let's check out this picture first. There is the housefly that's tasting with its legs and feet. And there is the katydid, the praying mantis, and the honeybee. Super cool. Most insects have wings. Besides birds and bats, insects are the only animals that can fly. Flying makes it easier for them to find food. It's a fast way to escape enemies too. Nearly all insects have 2 feelers on their heads. 1 and 2. They're used for feeling, tasting, and hearing things. Some insects can even smell things with their feelers. Insects have mouth parts that are just right for the food they eat. A butterfly sips nectar. Its mouth is like a straw. A fly soaks up yucky garbage. Its mouth is like a sponge. A grasshopper chews plants. Its mouth is like a pair of scissors. A mosquito sucks blood. Its mouth is like a needle. So let's take a look at these guys. There's the butterfly. Put it in half so you guys can check it out. See it a little bit better. Okay. Insects are a favorite snack of frogs, birds, and bats. But insects have lots of ways to keep from being eaten. Some insects hide in plain sight. Tree hoppers can fool you. They look like thorns on a stem. A leaf insect looks just like another dry leaf. It's easy to miss a tree bark grasshopper on a tree trunk. How cool is that, guys? There's a picture of the frog. It's probably looking for some insects to eat. How cool is that? Did you know that most insects hatch from eggs? Many baby bugs look like their parents, only smaller. You can tell what they are even before they are grown up. Baby milkweed bugs look like their parents. So do baby roaches. Other insect babies don't look at all like their parents. This caterpillar hatched from an egg too, but when it grows up, it will become what? It will become a big brown moth. Insects are amazing and they are everywhere. So be careful where you step. You might find a six-legged creature that's more fun to watch than to squash. And that's the end of the insect book. I hope that you guys got some really, really good information about insects. I know I did. I'm still a little creeped out by some insects, but they actually do play a really, really big part in our world. So we're going to continue to learn all about insects, and maybe we can actually find one that we like. I think I'm still going to work on that. It definitely won't be a cockroach. Bye, guys.